The livelihoods of pastoralists across the country, especially in the cattle corridor districts, are threatened by a number of challenges that might ultimately have far-reaching implications if not addressed. Increasing population, climate change, and rapid urbanization are threatening the rangelands and pastures that are vital for the survival of pastoral communities, and this created a need for a deliberate government effort to protect the livelihoods of a significant portion of the country's population that survive primarily on animal husbandry and pastoralism.
Well, we have a number of issues that are affecting pastoralists in our area. First of all, the issue of grazing land. Areas that the wildlife authority has taken over, that our people cannot access. We're also having problems with miners now, mineral miners are trying to disorganize the rangelands so that our people fail to get where to graze the animals. And also the issue of lack of water at times, and of course the health of animals.
With this in mind, government formulated the National Rangeland Management and Pastoralism Policy to guide the exploitation and utilization of lands that pastoralist communities depend on.
Pastoral Rangeland Management Policy is a very important tool that can guide the access, utilization of these rangelands. As a pastoralist, I think 3/4 of Uganda is based on rangelands and how we can utilize this resource. Perfectly, the Constitution of Uganda gives credit that, yes, land belongs to the people. The National Land Policy gives credit that, yes, the government should protect pastoral lands. And that is true. So this policy coming to force gives an environment for the pastoral land systems to thrive. And will guide the investment, it will guide the formulation of frameworks that can spur up the development of the livestock sector in this country.
Recently, different stakeholders met in Kampala for a regulatory impact assessment to harmonize the rangelands policy with other existing laws.
The regulatory impact assessment will help us to know about other policies that exist that interact with the rangeland policy and other activities that interact with this policy. So having the population that works with our livestock every day, that produces the livestock, that produces the crops, to contribute into the rear, it's a very important thing.
The different stakeholders hope that a clear policy on the rangelands will go a long way in addressing some of the challenges prevailing.
Is to provide ideas to reinforce already the existing information in the rear. So we believe that once this is provided, it will enable also the cabinet to pass this into law. And once it passes into law, then there are also other frameworks that can come in. And first of all, the rangeland management policy provides that eco-friendly kind of arrangement in terms of other policies and other instruments and also other ministries.